Hi, teacher Pablo. For this video, explain to the unit 5. The unit 5 is the sounds of your life. The first is the vocabulary. I explain the word and example. Yeah. The word is reminds. For example, the sound reminds me of you. Silent. The sudden noise surprised me. Beats. My heart beats about 60 times a minute. High speech. A baby cry is high speech. A warning. I hear a warning alarm. Affect. Sounds affect us in many ways. Environment. For example, the environment is a every day we hear sounds in your environment. Anxious. I feel anxious about the test tomorrow. Sensitive to. I am sensitive to loud noise, for example. Association between. There is an association between noise and health. Enjoying. The loud noise is for the another vocabulary for the unit 5 is the word is rhythm. For example, I can feel the rhythm of the music. The second word is mood. She is in a bad mood. The energetic, I feel energetic in the night, for example. Upbeat music makes me happy. Lyrics. I don't know the lyrics for. Okay, for this moment, I am going to talk about the difference between the simple present and the simple progressive. These are two very common English tenses, but sometimes a student confuse them because they both describe actions. However, they are used in different situations. The first, I will explain the simple present. Sorry, the airplane. The simple present is used to talk about the habits, routines, facts, and things and happen regularly. The structure is very easy. For I, you, were, and they, you is the best form for the verb. For she, he, and it, we usually add is or as the verb. For example, I study English every day. You play soccer every weekend, for example. They work in a restaurant. She studies at the university. He drink coffee every morning. These actions are replayed again to again. They are part of a person's normal life. The simple present is also used to talk about the facts that are always true. For example, wearing boils at the 100 degrees Celsius. The earth goes around the sun. Birds fly. Figs lives in the water. These are facts, no action happening right now. Some common like expression with the simple present are always, usually, often, sometimes, never, every day, every weekend, every morning, every evening, on Mondays. For example, I always eat breakfast. She usually goes to bed early. My parents never drink a coffee in the morning. Now, let's learn about the present progressives, also called the present continuous, maybe. She used the present progressive to talk about the actions are the happening right now, o sea, in this moment. The structure is very easy. Is the subject plus I'm, as, and I'm, is, or are, plus the verb plus ing. For example, I studying English now. She's reading a book. They are playing soccer. We are watching TV. She's cooking dinner. The actions are happening while they're speaking. We also the present progressive of temporary situation. For example, I am living in New Jersey. She's in working a coffee stop this summer. They are they are learning they are learning English in this year. These situations are temporary. They many change is the future. Sorry. Some common time expression of the present progressive are now, right now, at the moment, today, this week, etc. For example, she's doing her homework right now. They're watching a movie at the moment. Now I want to explain the biggest difference between these two tenses. The simple present describes something that's happening regularly. The simple progressive describes something happening now. Let's compare some examples. Example 1. I eat breakfast at 7 every morning. This is the simple present because this is my daily routine. Now, I am eating breakfast now. This is a simple progressive, sorry, because I am eating in this moment. Another example. My mother works in the hospital, for example. This is her permanent job, so we use the simple present. My mother is working today. This means she's working right now. There is another example. My brother plays video games every weekend. This is his habit. Another example. My brother is playing video games now. This action is happening in this moment. Now I want to talk about some common mistakes. One mistake I'm saying, I am know the answers. This is correct. We all said, I know the answer. Some verbs like know, like, love, understand, remember, and want, we usually not use the present progressive because describe feelings or state, no actions. Another mistake is forgetting to verb be. I'm sorry. Some studies say I study English. This is incorrect. I'm studying English. The correct is I am studying English. Remember that the present progressive always needs is, or are. The finally is the simple present used for routines, having, and facts. In the actions and the present progressive use for actions happening now and the temporary situations. If an action happening every day, we normal use the present simple, not the simple present, sorry. In the action is happening now, right now, we normally use the present progressive. And learning the difference between these two tenses help you speaking more clearly and correctly.